Hey, so I'm going to break down 1 Samuel. This is first time I ever read this book, Samuel. Okay, so I read chapter 1, 1 through 27. Oh, verse 1 through 27, chapter 1. I think I'm saying it right. But anyway, okay, so basically there are two women. There's Hannah and there's Penina. I might be pronouncing that name wrong, but that's how it sounds. That's how it looks like it sounds. So these two women are married to a man named Elkanah. They're married to Elkanah. Okay, so the thing is, so they're married. They're two wives. They're married to one man. So Penina has children, and Hannah doesn't. So Hannah is sad about this because Panina makes fun of her and laughs about it. I guess she teased her because she can't get pregnant. They said her womb is closed. So I think she's also jealous because even though Hannah doesn't have children with her husband, she's the favorite. So, it's like Panana's like, she's your favorite, but I gave you children, and but you still like her more, and you know how that goes. So this makes Hannah sad. So Hannah goes, she cries, and prays. She's been praying and everything because she wants to have a child. She wants to have a son, and she prays to God. So Eli, he comes by and he sees her praying, but he don't hear her. He sees her. He sees her lips moving, so he thinks she's just drunk. So he basically tell her, um, he said, "How long will you make a drunken spectacle of yourself?" And she was like, "No, I'm not a drunk. I'm not, that type of person." She just said she's sad because she can't have a child, and she's been praying and praying and praying. So you know, so Eli answered. He said, "Go in peace. The God of Israel grant the petition you have made to him." So she went to her quarters, ate and drank with her husband. Her countenance was sad no longer. So she basically ended up getting pregnant. But she made a promise to God. She was like, if I get pregnant or you give me a child, I will like sacrifice the child. Um, he won't cut his hair. He said, he shall drink neither wine nor intoxicants, and no razor shall touch his head. So, and she was going to give him up as a sacrifice after he's weaned. So when he is weaned, after she's, finished nursing him, she takes him to, she takes him um to the house of the Lord at Shiloh, and the child was young. Then she took him with a bull, a 3-year-old bull, and the bull was sacrificed. They killed the bull, they slaughtered the bull, and that's what she did because she wanted a child. And back in those days, it was very important, for women to have a child. Like if a woman was married and didn't have kids back then, she was looked at as a failure. You know, like you're married, you don't have children, and then she had I guess a sister wife who was teasing her and making fun of her. And this other woman probably had like 6, 7 children. So, I mean, I don't know how many kids she had. I'm just assuming she, she had multiple children. She didn't have just, well, she had children. So, um, and she was getting teased, and women still go through this today. Nowadays. I mean, it's not as bad as it was back then, but you still have women that people may ask if she can't get pregnant, people will say, well, why are you not pregnant, or why are you not having a child, or do you not want kids? And you know so, and I'm sure I know it was a lot worse back then. It was like an embarrassment if you couldn't have a child and you had a husband. It's like you can't give your husband any children. But she was the favorite, so he did love her because so Penina was jealous because he loved her more. He gave her more food, offerings or double portions of food, then he gave his other wife, because she was the favorite. But I guess as a woman, a married woman, that it probably made her feel a little special because he gave her food, but she still didn't have a child or children, so she felt like a failure for not having a child. So it said, "Oh my Lord, as you live, my Lord, I am a woman who was standing here in your presence praying to the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord has granted me the petition that I made to him. Therefore I have lent him to the Lord as long as he lives. He is given to the Lord. She left him there for the Lord." And that's the end of chapter 1. So I will start on chapter 2 in the next video.